weak!
Momo! Hurry and get in!
I'm okay. I've got to help treat these injured people. This person's bleeding heavily.
All right, we'll come back for you soon!
You'll be okay. I'll close the wound now with some nano spray.
What? I wasn't aware that there were people who didn't believe Gnosis existed. This is never mentioned.
I've been worried about Momo since we left her on the Foundation. Maybe it'd be better if we went to get her.
An evacuation advisory for the Foundation has been officially announced. Please be very careful during your stay. Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, how strange. Momo isn't here. Where could she have gone? I don't think she would go back to the city. We might have missed her along the way, so we better make a trip back to the Durandal.
This line is currently postponing all transportation except to the residential area in order to secure an evacuation route. But what if I really need to go to the bridge? Ah! Someone clean this up. Is that guy fucking dead?
Look out!
Alan!
Have you seen Momo?
No. She's not back yet? I thought she was with you.
She stayed behind to treat the injured. But she wasn't there when we returned. We thought she might have come back on her own.
Damn, where the hell is she? All right. I'll get our 100 series to start searching. They shouldn't have any trouble being the same model and all.
Thanks. We've eliminated the Gnosis within the colony, but there isn't any guarantee they won't be back.
So cold. What happened? Daddy? Daddy? I can't remember. What is that smell? It's so strange. It's faint, but it's coming from somewhere. Who's there?
Gnosis gate out's increasing! Left wing deployment is 60 seconds behind. They broke through our second egg's defense line.
We must rebuild the fleet formation first. Hey, any data from the 100 series?
No, sir. The Gnosis are gathered around the 1,600-kilometer radius surrounding the Kukai Foundation.
I knew it. Damn, Helmer. The Phantoms of Milsha really do follow in his wake, don't they? All turrets, adjust your sights to the Kukai Foundation. Destroy the source!
Number 0097. My sister. That's it, isn't it? This is Daddy's place. I finally get to meet you. We can't even talk. There were so many things I wanted to ask. About you, about Daddy. You're still alive. Are you okay? Who did this to you?
Soon you will be born into this world. And once you arrive, you must do many good deeds. If you do, you can become human. You can become my Sakura.
Daddy!
You're not my daddy.
Was that your memory? Thank you. Thank you for letting me see Daddy. He's here, right? Through that door?
The Federation fleet is surrounding us again! Oh, now what are they up to?
I think I know. Look at the movements of the Gnosis. The pattern of Gnosis gate-outs are near the center of the Foundation.
What about the Zohars in the hangar?
They're in stasis! Attract inhibitor output is normal!
So if the Zohars and the Durandal aren't calling the Gnosis, then...
Gaignun. It's that song we've been hearing, isn't it?
Indeed. It's faint, but there's no mistaking it. No one else seems able to hear it, though.
Hey, do you guys hear something? It sounds like a song.
A song? I don't hear anything. You sure you aren't imagining things?
I don't know. I swear I can hear it.
She hears it. How's that possible?
Why am I feeling so unsettled? This image just won't leave my mind.
You too? This darkness. I feel like I'm being dragged down into an abyss. It can't be.
One of the most iconic scenes in video games.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it.
And this is the censored scene I was talking about, but like... it's not censored in the way you would think.
Such tears. What beauty they hold. These tears of sorrow. Surely they are the most precious substance in the world. But, are you worthy to shed such tears? The act of mourning the dead belongs to the realm of humans.
You did this, didn't you?
Ah, my beautiful little Kirschwasser. But still, can you really call this a corpse? Frailty, thy name is woman. No, that's not right. You little Yalians weren't even born from a woman's womb. The human race fearful in its weakness, built this world in a futile attempt to elude the abyss they call mortality. Culture, civilization, all delusions created by a powerless race, and of little use, like a barren woman. But amidst all this, you continue to exist as an unfettered soul, free from the shackles of flesh and blood, a completely pure consciousness, an eternal spiral, undefiled by impurities, a fusion of fire, breath, and spirit. What can we call you but angels? New, unadulterated psyches, but what you lack is reality, and that is what I shall provide you with! My Belle Pêche. There's no need to tremble like that. Else, you'll make me feel like a Pêche myself. Was that a glimpse of a man that I caught in your heart? Who is it? This red-haired Rubido. Oh, it's Rubido. Oh, that's just perfect. Do you know what he said while he coughed up his lifeblood? Except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. Wheat. There's enough of it. We can afford to waste as much as we want. Like my head, you see? What do you think, my beloved Pêche?
Very rarely do I think there are villains where the whole thing is that they're crazy and it's actually still interesting. But damn, if that isn't that type of villain. If Albedo isn't that type of villain actually done right.
That's irrelevant. Their treachery is already well known. We'll settle this right now. Target the Kukai Foundation. All ships, fire on...
What was that?
Impossible. That isn't supposed to be here.
God, the music is so good.
The Dämmerung?
Woodland Day 2, Will Moon Day, Lost Hill Day, all systems check. Rhine Maiden operating within normal parameters. 30 seconds to second wave of attack. Coordinate corrections for Woodland Day complete. Lost Hill Day also complete. attack complete. All ships in formation.
The Rhine Maiden. So she's operational now.
Chief!
Miyuki? Where are you calling in from?
Miyuki!
Pretty cool, huh? Did you see the Rhine Maiden?
No, I missed it.
I am so glad I requested that transfer to 2nd Division. If I didn't, I never would have seen this beauty in action.
2nd Division? What are you...
I'll tell you later. Is Cosmos there with you?
Huh? Yeah, but...
Okay, I'll send it over then.
Miyuki, isn't this...
There's some type of force field concentrated near here. There's a very high probability that it's what's attracting the Gnosis.
a force field?
Right. The observational guy said that whatever it is, it's definitely something man-made. Anyway, we can find the origin of this force field if we link up the Dämmerung's mainframe with Cosmos's DSSS sensor. It appears as though the enemy's using some kind of cloaking device to conceal itself right now. But there should be a wrinkle or two in the surrounding space, though. We figured that if we can tear those open, we'll be able to find out what we're dealing with.
Is that why you gave me this PT cartridge? I mean, do you have any idea what this thing is?
Of course. Or so I'd like to claim, but I actually just transferred in, so I'm not really sure.
Oh, look, Miyuki. This cartridge is a weapon. It sets off a phase transfer that destroys everything in the area. It may be localized, but you could vaporize an entire star with this thing if you wanted to. You'd have to be insane to try using this in a populated area.
Xian.
What is it, Cosmos?
By limiting the phase transfer mass, I can activate the device without impacting either the Federation fleet or the Kukai Foundation.
You can do that?
Affirmative. This is one of my many functions.
Even the Rhine Maiden's got a limitation to how much she can fire. Let's take out the source before the Gnosis overwhelm us.
But...
Xian, this is the Song of Nephilim. There's no question about it.
The Song of Nephilim? What is it?
The single worst creation that ever resulted from Joachim Mizrahi's research. It was the song that destroyed Miltia and summoned the Gnosis. We've got to stop it before everything goes out of control.
Out of control?
And we still haven't found Momo yet. We've got to move.
I know, but...
Any sign of Momo yet?
We're still scanning, but we haven't located her yet.
I see. We've got to make a decision, Xian. We can't hold out against another Gnosis attack.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Listen to me, Cosmos. Try to keep the phase transfer mass as low as possible. All we need is the locus of that force field.
Affirmative. Setting transfer mass to 0.11 MPT. Transfer time set to 4.8 times 10 to the negative 38th. Loading cartridge.
Bypass between DSSS and mainframe secured. Opening multi-directional scan.
Distortion detected at direction 8018, near the UMN structure. It is currently emitting a weak column pulse.
That's it. And your line of fire?
Line of fire clear. Awaiting orders.
Shelley, are the anti-electromagnetic shields ready?
Preparations are complete. You may fire at will.
Roger. Cosmos, fire the phase transfer cannon.
Such an awesome scene.
They're earlier than I expected.
Alright, just a little warning. Upcoming, well, right now is a metaphorical molestation scene. It is metaphorical, but just wanted to give you a warning just in case.
I think I'll have a look around for that key that sleeps inside you.
No. Stop it. Get out of my body.
I was wrong. This is the other censored scene. I thought there was only one, but there's two, and it's this one.
Ziggy. I'm scared.
I knew it.
It's exactly the same. Nothing's changed at all.
So that's the Song of Nephilim. Dr. Mizrahi's. Milsha's.
Help me, Junior.
Momo! Momo's inside that thing!
Are you certain?
Scanners! 100 series observational unit prototype MOMO tracked and located. She's in the middle of the distortion, caused by the phase transfer.
Momo? What's she doing in there?
Damn it! It's him! Albedo! I felt his presence the moment I heard Momo's voice.
Ah, Albedo. That explains what that unsettling feeling was about. Not to mention why she's there.
What do you mean?
That girl, Momo, not only is she a specialized Realian, but also the repository for the late Joachim Mizrahi's records. Albedo and the UTIC organization want that information. They've wanted it for a long time.
Albedo? Who's that?
My dark half. The part I've tried to hide away.
My evil twin.
Dark half?
It's not that far off, actually.
Get this ship closer to the Song of Nephilim.
What?
It isn't necessary to get too close. Just lend me a shuttle, that'll be enough.
Hold it! Where do you think you're going? I'm going to save Momo, no matter what.
Don't bother.
What did you say?
When someone close to you is in danger, you lose your objectivity. And it almost always ends in tragedy. I've seen it happen too often.
Oh, what? So I'm just like them now?
Aren't you? This Albedo person. When you finally confront him, do you think you can keep your head straight? If you can honestly say yes, that's all I have to say. But if you can't...
You're really something. You know that? You think you're such a hardened soldier compared to me. Tell me then, How can I become cold and detached like you?
Only allow yourself to think of numbers and battle strategy. Don't let your mind wander to the faces or voices of those precious to you, even when it seems cruel not to. Too intense of an interference will overwhelm and ruin everything. That's what I've learned over these past 100 years.
The day numbers and battle strategies replace people, it'll be game over, Cyborg.
Junior, remember to stay focused, no matter what he does to Momo. Only by doing so will you be able to save her. Listen to my advice. I know what you're going through.
Yeah, in the uncensored scene, I think he just, like, shoves his entire hand into her stomach. So it's a little less metaphorical in that sense. Can't believe this game is rated T, even with the censorship. And the other scene that was censored, the Belle Pêche scene, is, he uses... You can look up a comparison on YouTube, but, I mean, it doesn't really ruin the scene, but it's a little strange how they... Well, in the original scene, he has a knife, and he uses the knife to cut off his arms and cut off his head. But I guess they were like, we're gonna be able to get away with this scene if we remove the knife. But the thing is, they left the sound of the knife in, and they also left the sound of, he has the Kirschwasser on his lap. That's the 99 series, and he, like, snaps her arm back. In the uncensored version, and in this version he just kind of lets it go, but there's still a snap sound. It's really weird how they didn't take the sounds out. The Foundation has its hands full dealing with the waves of Gnosis. We cannot move from our current location. We'll need a ship with sufficient mobility in order to get past the Gnosis and dock with the Song of Nephilim. The Durandal's landing shuttle won't do. How about the Elsa? Is it operational?
Yes, I checked its status just now. Unfortunately, it seems to be unharmed. Shall we relay a message to Captain Matthews?
Yeah, go ahead. Damn, that feeling I got from him. That bastard was trying to access Momo's subconscious. We don't have time. Let's go, old man. Chaos.
Wait, Junior. Let us help too.
Don't be ridiculous. You have any idea what kind of place that is? Do you know what that lunatic is like?
Please, let us go with you.
Shion. Well, you make a convincing argument. All right. But you better not let your guard down, even for a second. There's no room for mistakes in there. Got it?
Yes.
Aww. Our sisters' lives are at stake. Could it be that some of our sisters have also been captured besides Momo? Please save Momo, my sister. I'm counting on you. I still don't really understand what sisters or love are about, but she's the elder sister to all of us here. I think I will be very sad if she dies. So please help her. New attacks. Our hammer. Why does it keep taking Cosmos out of my party? No shit, I want to use Cosmos. Our hammer, one enemy near hit. I don't understand. You would think that piercing attacks would be stronger than hammer. Let's do this. I don't know if I'm gonna spend tech points on our hammer yet. We'll see. There's another email because I got the F-scythe. This is from Miyuki.
Thanks for waiting. I finished going through the figures without any major issues and have completed a very powerful sub-weapon for Cosmos. The name of it is F-scythe. A lot of enemies can be hit by a single stroke with the F-scythe. It is extremely convenient because a single stroke can hit all the enemies in the front row and easily cause damage.
You just said that.
This is the fruit of a lot of people's effort in the 2nd R&D division, including you and myself. Please equip Cosmos with it. Use it to defeat the Gnosis and bring peace back to the world. Miyuki. P.S. Please let Cosmos know that Boris sends his regards. It's finally complete.
We started at the beginning of the game telling Miyuki that we wanted this, and then she's finally like, here it is.
F-scythe. Save the attached file and equip Cosmos. Oh, that's right. You need to respond to Boris's request and go say hello to Cosmos. That's right. I'll do that if I remember.
Definitely her best sub-weapon. Like, I don't know how much I'll be using it, but it is absolutely the best sub-weapon for her. So silly, too. Is there a different inventory of stuff here? There is! Might as well buy them. From MOMO. 2nd generation gun. Oh, I'm glad I checked! Power armor failure against M-types. Okay, so it's the same cartridges. Alright. Here. You can wear that. And you can have these gloves. You can have, well, you didn't get anything new. Ziggy's Beam Pod. And a new gun for Junior. Ooh, they're like a gray color now. Like a chrome gray. Alright.
Going to the Song of Nephilim, right? Just so you know, I don't intend to leave the Song of Nephilim until we've rescued Momo. You better get ready. Man, I can't believe I'm stuck doing this. You better fork over a lot of hazard pay.